Hi guys, in this episode I'm going to be reviewing the Behringer SF300 Super Fuzz pedal. It's a fuzz pedal, bought it from Thomann recently, 25 quid, is it? I don't know. Sorry, it was 21.70 euro, very cheap. And I think it's $25, that's why that popped into my head. But anyway, it's an excellent piece of kit. It's surprisingly cheap and surprisingly high quality. I had read online that these things weren't great for many reasons, but also great for other reasons. The main con I read online is that it's made out of plastic. So it looks like a Boss pedal. It's clearly a rip-off of the Boss enclosure, but it is plastic. But it doesn't feel that cheap. I mean, it's tough plastic, it's rigid, it seems like it will last. The hinge on the actual foot switch part doesn't feel fantastic. I think that would probably be the first thing to fail. But other than that, it's pretty good quality. The input jacks, I've heard as well, are attached directly to the board inside and not mounted to the enclosure properly. So they could be another point of failure, but that probably won't be an issue if you just have it placed on a pedal board permanently and plugged in. I mean, that would only be an issue if you're plugging in and out of it constantly. The pots feel a little cheap, but they're fine. There's nothing wrong with them. Same with the switch. I mean, it doesn't feel like a very expensive switch, but it's a very cheap pedal. And as far as looks go, again, like I said, it looks like a Boss pedal. It doesn't have any fancy graphics on it. It just has a very basic font saying what it is, saying in and out, and labeling the controls, and then the Behringer logo on the foot switch. I mean, the color is nice. I'm a fan of orange. It's not made by Orange, but I like orange amps, and it just looks kind of cool. Right, so as far as features go, you have your level, you have your treble boost or cut, you have your bass boost or cut, and then you have your gain. And it's pretty straightforward. It's more controlled than a fuzz face. You know, on a fuzz face you'd only have level and gain, whereas this gives you a bit of an EQ, so you can control it a bit more and sculpt it to your needs. And then you have 3 modes. From what I've heard, Fuzz 1 is meant to be something along the lines of a Big Muff, like a classic Big Muff sound. Fuzz 2 is supposed to be more like a Boss Ultra Fuzz, I think it is. It's some very famous pedal that Electric Wizard use, I think. And then the third option is a boost, where it's just basically a signal boost. It's not very clean, but it's very nice sounding. Powered by 9 volts, like most pedals. It also has the option to install a 9-volt battery underneath the foot switch. Works the exact same way as a Boss pedal. You push in the 2 clips at the side of the foot switch, it pops up, and there's a battery clip inside. I have a feeling it would drain batteries pretty quickly. Distortions usually do. And it's bad for the environment, so I never use them. It's not true bypass, which is a shame, but the buffered bypass doesn't sound too bad. I don't really notice it, so I mean, I'm not that much of a gear snob. Some people might be, but if you want to get around that, you just throw it into a true bypass looper pedal or something, and away you go. So, anything else? I don't think there's anything else. I mean, it's got an on indicator. So yeah, that's about it. So let's get on to how it sounds. Right, so there you have it. All in all, I would highly recommend this. I mean, for how cheap it is, it's a no-brainer. I mean, if you want a decent sounding fuzz that has that kind of 60s, 70s tone, then this is so cheap, it's worth picking up just for the sake of it. I mean, if it rots in a corner, you're only down 20 quid, $25, whatever. I mean, it's a great piece of kit. I think they have actually gone up in price because there's been so much buzz about them online, so now is the time to buy them because they're only going to get more expensive. And yeah, so thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe, and tune in next week or it might be actually on Saturday, I don't know, I don't keep track of what order I upload these in. Yeah, I'll be doing something else, so cheers.